Yesterday we ran. Thoughts flying in every direction like shrapnel, tables overturning, shattering flower verses echoing our determination to remain in this land. 7,000 miles away from the desperation that drove us here, the desperation that stalks us still in this illusion. Yesterday we ran. As they kicked down the door screaming, black motherfuckers, scumbags, Africans, monkeys, today you return to your jungle. We ran. I bolted through the back door, flung myself down a flight of stairs and leaped under the stars, my feet etching my resolve into the concrete. I am not going back to Africa. Not today. Not until I bag a foreign passport that bears my name, knit my soul to a wrinkled skin. If I have to, you won't catch me today. You won't crack my skull against your prison bars. My journey doesn't end in your detention camps. No, you won't catch me today. You see, yesterday we ran. I dashed past the flower shop, the devil on my heels, and into the jewelry store, hell in my lungs. And there she stood, a frail, brown-skinned woman, frightened, puzzled, knowing. And just before my mind could unravel the mystery, her eyes held empathy or trouble. She screamed, "Here, here, the African is in here." I ran, crashed into her show glass and ruptured my tendon. When will the running stop? I had no time to weigh a life on the run against the knowledge that I do have a home where my legality isn't in question, but I ran from it, ran into the space that demands that I keep running down the black alley, into the sewer. They won't find me here. 36 hours later, drinking in the stench around me and listening to my protesting stomach. Yesterday we ran, and Chuma jumped through the window. 4-story down. What do I tell his wife back home? And this is for the storytellers, watchers at the temple of language, those whose heads brush against the sun, whose hearts weave tales from our laughter and spin our sorrows into songs. This is for the dreamers who first spoke today's cliches. Hunched over blank papers, staring into the empty pages of computer screens like crystal balls, waiting for the spirits to whisper, those who have mostly found truth in sadness, breathing windows to the soul of the human condition. This is for those navigating silences, who need solitude to breathe, who refuse peace and quiet in the face of injustice, who chose gulags when the only option of freedom was in a city under jackboots, those who smuggled out their truths on toilet paper and wrote back from exile, telling us there was a country, its dream aborted under half of a yellow sun. Where would we be without the poets who showed us the path of thunder and unraveled the house of hunger? But weep not, child, the beautiful ones are not yet born. This is for the post-colonial pens writing rainbows across a dark sky and eclipsing single stories. Those who pitch their voices against the noise, flame a new age with language, paint a better world for themselves and for us, giving nothing but alphabets. Pay no mind to the rumors, the stories are still alive. In books, in bits and bytes, in the conscience of a world dancing to the rhythm of its own delusions. This right here is for the tribe, for those who come out of their heads to drink at festivals, who still writes to convince parents there can be something better than lawyers, who still writes because the urge is stronger than death. This is for the last ones left. Recipients of the torch, pouring sentences to keep the flame burning. Those who do this for something more than prizes, who write past rejection letters. As long as the universe holds, there will be stories to tell, and this is for the tellers, for the chosen and the few, for the tested and the true, for the howlers at the moon, for those gathered here tonight in this room. My tribe, this one is for you. Thank you.